All right, welcome in. This is the average goob, and today we're gonna be working on Arrrrchemist. Almost been 2 months since I've started working on this game. But I haven't worked on the game in like a little over a week, so I feel like I've forgotten everything already. But we're getting close. We're getting close to finishing off the items that I wanted to add to the game, and some of that's gonna be art, so I got to start working on that. But I'm ready to finish out this project and work on something else. I have almost exclusively done game jams, so it feels like this project is lasting forever. But basically, I just need to do the scripted Kraken fight, make it a little bit interesting, and add the Merchant Cove items, like the shop. I may not even do the ship upgrades at this point. I'd have to retool some of the systems, and I don't think I'm going to get to that. I also have to create some tutorial stuff. I think that'll be important. I know that having tooltips kind of helps out a little bit, but I just want to go for polish. And then, yeah. Yeah, so today I'm going to be working on the Kraken and trying to make an interesting fight, and then also maybe adding some more spawn points for the shadows so they don't spawn in the same place everywhere. So let me see if this is even a possibility. Be really cool, actually. All right, I don't know how this is going to work, but I do have a script. I was just looking it over. I've got a script that does check these, and it should spawn it just like the ships do. All right. Well, I guess to test it, I should probably bring down the spawn timer a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Oh, I hit him. I wasn't even trying. That Tokyo Drift ship over there chasing me. Oh, a shadow spawned over there. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there's one that came from over here too. That's good. That's good. It's kind of towards Merchant's Cove over here. And we got Pirate's Cove too. Go to Pirate's Cove and see if we got any shadows. Oh no, the edge of the map. I forgot to add water. Okay. We got shadows from all over the world now. Good though. It's good that they're spawning from everywhere. I'm actually kind of worried that the pirates can't actually hit me. I think I can outrange their cannons. Oh yeah, big time. All right, Change the timer back to 90 seconds. Maybe even longer. Well, that's the way to get health. And now they can spawn throughout the map. It might help a little bit. Okay. Let's go check out the ship's cannonball spawning. Ship damage. Cannonball. Does it even send it? Might be able to do like ×2. I'm pretty sure here I can just outrange him now. Oh, geez. Okay, the faster they are, though. Oh, geez. Okay, maybe 1.5. Okay, that actually worked a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Oh, not comma. 1.5. That ship was going pretty fast. Okay, cool. I think that works. I might be able to even lower that to like 1.2 or 1.3. When they start going this, I mean, it's not terrible. Ooh, okay. Actually, that might be perfect. I was trying to outrange him. Okay, well, if I outrange him, I can't hit him, so. Alright. That's cool. Okay, let's get this water taken care of. Was not expecting to work on the map here. Let's try that. Hey, Goob. Hey, Granger, welcome in. Thank you for the 100 biddies. One heck of a first message today, man. How you doing? How's your stream going? Like I said, I caught a little bit of your maybe second stream. That's pretty cool. It looks like everything set up nicely. The mic is good. The camera's great. Even saw the kitties. Okay, yeah, that was really cool, man. Glad to see you got it going. The first one was a bit of chaos. Are you saving your VODs? Is that something I can go experience? Yeah, I feel like it's been ages since I've streamed. I know it's been a week, but it's been a while since I've done some game dev. A little rusty. Oh, okay. It recorded the music. Dang, that's unfortunate. That's okay though. At least you got it in the memories. Oh, okay, yeah, and you still have it. I was gonna say you can risk uploading it to YouTube, but same issues there as like the copyright music stuff. It's so annoying. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I did this. Did. Yeah, like the first stream, first video, copyrighted. They're just like, all right, we're taking this guy down. I'm afraid of it too, but it'd be more like if things really kicked off, they would come back and find you. That's what it is. That's the scary part. Second monitor died midstream. Thank goodness you had hotkeys set up because the screen had all your controls. No. Oh man. Yeah. See, that sounds like a first stream. That sounds like most people's first week. So at least you got it out of the way. You were doing Unity 6. They moved and changed a lot of stuff. So that was another hurdle. Oh, is Unity 6 out? Oh, I didn't realize it. Yeah, I haven't used, I mean, I used Unity when 5 first came out. Okay, cool. So in Q4 it'll be long term. Yeah, you might as well just start learning it now and figuring out the new stuff. I feel like when Godot 4.3 came out, it felt a little weird. I was like, I just learned everything in 4.2. Hey, thank you for the follow. Alice Garcia 2. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Speaking of lurking, I'm working on the lurk area. Actually, probably just gonna bring this way down. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do the scripted fight here, but we've got tentacles. Let's go ahead and create a new one. This is gonna be Kraken Tentacle. Following on Twitter, you can drop me a follow back. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thank you for the follow. You had a great time streaming. That's so good. I wasn't sure about it then. I was like, okay, this is cool. Yeah, it feels weird and like I feel like an imposter, and then I start actually building something on stream, then I'm like, I can do this. I can do this. But then like leading up to it, I'm always scared. Like I get like social anxiety right before streaming. But once I go live, I'm like, okay, we're good. We're good. And right now, like I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing. Once you get in the groove, it's like you're talking to another dev. Oh, like when you're just like talking out loud about the things you're doing and stuff, like your stream, people in the stream and stuff. That's true. It does. I'm literally talking to another dev right now, so it really feels like it. Um, the one thing I was afraid about, like doing game dev on stream was, and I've done it years ago, but like it was only game jams and stuff. But I feel like I'm always afraid of people like judging what I'm doing. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it my way. People will tell me to do it a new way, and I learn something new. Like it's a win-win. We'll put an enemy. Oh, it's the splash sound. All right, this is a lame splash sound, but I'm gonna use this. Spawn sound. We'll just do splash sound here. So I'm just gonna make a tentacle that pops up, does like a swipe animation. That's all I've got right now. I don't really know what kind of animation I would do for this otherwise. Also trying to remember like where everything is at. Been a while. But it's coming back. I have to say Godot has been nice to get back into after like taking a little break. I feel like Game Maker, I was always like, I don't remember what any of this is. It used to be like that where you didn't want other people to see your code. You got over it at some point, to be honest. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You're right. Every dev has their way of doing things. Just trying to be helpful, not say, hey, do things this way. Yeah, yeah, that's the hard part too, is like you feel like you want to help, and then you're like telling people how to do it your way, but they're doing it their way. And like you just can't get frustrated. That's all it really comes down to. I was gonna autoplay this. I'll just play it when he spawns. Okay. Forgot how to change. I move the anchor point. Hey. Hey. Oh, that's a ruler. I didn't want that. Okay, cool. Took you a bit to get back into 3D. Oh yeah, I saw you were doing like 3D asteroids and stuff, right? Your spaceship looked a little bit phallic. You've been in 2D land for the past 3 years with work. Yeah, dude. I want to get to 3D eventually. It looks fun. It really does. But it's like 2D. I just got into like drawing and stuff, so 2D is where I'm gonna be for a little bit. I know it's a placeholder, but you can't make a spaceship without it looking a little something. Like if I did spaceship sprite 2D. Like look at them. You can't get around it. I tried making a ship game too. Uh it might actually be on my itch page. Oh no, it's not here anymore. Is it unpublished? I don't want to go to the back end. I don't know if it's gonna dox me. Hang on. Um Dashboard. No, I don't have it. Dang. Oh well. Yeah, there's no way around it. You gotta have the boosters. These look cool though. It's making me want to make a spaceship game. I was gonna make a game called One Trip. You have to pack your ship with as many things as you can, and you're grocery shopping intergalactically. Hey, what's going on, Shu? How you doing? How was your weekend? How's your week been? What, you're trying to create a collection mission sim style space game? Has no identity yet. That's interesting. I literally think I just described it. You just call it One Trip, and you got to go do grocery shopping for your mom, and you got to do it in one trip. So you got to pack your ship like Tetris. Honestly, really depressing right now. I'm sorry, Shu. I'm sorry to hear that. I think I saw a little bit in Pearly's stream earlier. I hope you're doing okay. But I get that. I've been depressed myself lately, and doing things really helps pull me out of it. And I don't even there's no reason. Like I'm not like there's nothing that should make me feel that way. It's just sometimes I get that way. Bored out of your mind, kind of spend your time in your room waiting for things to start moving properly. Yeah. See, and that's why I was like, I gotta just do stuff. Like I wasn't even gonna stream today, but I was like, I was supposed to go on a business trip last week. Our flight got canceled, so complete change of plans. Like a whole 360. Ended up driving home from the airport that we made it to, and then like I ended up working Friday, and I was just like, I'm supposed to be at this event, and I was supposed to be doing stuff, and it just kind of hit me. I was just like, dang, I'm kind of like sad about it, but like I gotta do stuff. I gotta do stuff, otherwise I'm gonna just drag myself further. Oh, it's rough being human. But hey, we're here together. We'll get through it. Um, I don't know how to do this. Oh, insert key. Yeah. Uh, Nothing happened. Feel that. Got to keep myself doing things. I get that way too. It sucks that we have to though. I wish we didn't have to. Wish we could just like not have to worry about that kind of stuff. It's depressing. There's no other way to put it. Also, why are these not rotating? Am I doing something wrong here? What's going on? Just delete it. Why is this not doing it? Why does it keep resetting it? Don't start giving me errors. Yeah, the overworld from Terraria. Little chip tune, little slow-fi. It's called slow-fi. That's great. What am I doing wrong here? I guess I need a little refresher. Animation player? Yeah. I'll look at a quick tutorial here. Why is the quality so low? Give me that big player. There we go. You see this? Just adding it. This is what I'm doing. What am I missing? Right? I find it amazing how when you're away from a project, how much you forget. It hasn't even been that long. It hasn't even been that long. That's the scary part. But also at the same time, I'm doing this right. Right? Okay, I know you did that, but you can literally come in here, view rotation, hold shift when clicking the key to skip this dialogue. Okay. Right. So rotation 0. Okay. And then another key. Where is it? Ah. Side Dev, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. uh, let's just delete this one. Why can't I rotate it? Oh, it's working now. How do I tie these together? I want to smooth this out. Nope, not the curves. This is not good. All right, I'm gonna go back to that video and skip through a little bit. How do I get to that? Where are these? I feel like it's missing them. They're supposed to be right here. I mean, that's a slap. Let's see. Snapping, group tracks by node, interesting. This is interesting. Okay. It's definitely that. Is it looping animation? All right. Auto capture transition type. Cubic. I swear these controls were there before 4.3. It's interesting. Okay. Am I missing something? Oh, 4 point. 4.3 rework animation tree, of course. Okay. Oh god. Hey, Digital Iliad, welcome in. Losing momentum on a project, especially with a complex unfinished code base, can be hard to recover from. I know. And on top of that, switching versions. So like if you have to come back and you're on a new version of whatever engine you're working in, doesn't matter what you knew. You gotta relearn everything. And like I feel like my animation stuff is supposed to be here. I feel like I'm missing things here and like they're not connecting. Like I feel like they've changed something and they didn't tell me about it. For onion skinning. I mean, this is fine. I don't know why it's not showing those things. Like, where are those things? Go 4.3 animation player. Let's go back to that Google search. Okay. You have a feature you're working on that you finished up 2 weeks ago. You can't finish testing because it's blocked until the backend engineer adds a new auth route. So I'm sure I'll have to refamiliarize myself with it. Yeah, that sucks too. Like having to wait on somebody else to finish something so you can come back to it. I've never really worked with anybody on like code projects where that was an issue, so I have to fight myself with it. I couldn't imagine having to wait in anticipation because you're like, I know what I need to do, and now you're gonna have to relearn it. Is this supposed to be an animation tree? Is it because it has auto capture? You put notes in the code. See, that's smart. That's smart. Putting notes in the code so you can come back to it later. Brilliant. You see how this one has a line in it? I don't get it. Uh, okay. Why is it doing this? I feel like I need to close and reopen this. I'm just gonna close and reopen it. I feel like something's not loading. Whoa. Emo Giraffe, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay. Animation player. They're still not there. What am I doing wrong? It's going pretty good. Well, I am trying to remember what I was doing in my game before I took like a week and a half break. And of course, the first thing I choose is to get into some animation. And I started off with something easier. I added some spawn points for my little shadows, but I'm working on a game from the Pirate Jam. The game jam that just happened. Oh gosh, it's been like 3 months now. But I've been working on this game for about 2 months now. And it's been a fun little project. It's my first game in Godot, and I come from Game Maker. So it's been a little bit of a challenge, learning a new language, new game engine, new everything. But it's been fun. Just happened. No, what just happened? So I'm trying to figure out how to do this animation. Feels like it's been forever. The jam 3 months ago. And it just happened. All right. Listen. Listen. This is the longest I've worked on a video game outside of a game jam. So yeah, it's been 3 months, I think. Let's see. See when that pirate jam happened. It's only been 2 months since I've submitted it. The next one's in 4 months, okay? When did I release this? Here, look. It's only been a month since somebody's played it. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's been a while. Any prior knowledge overlap in Godot? No. The game design part does. Just understanding how to make video games transferred over pretty well. I feel like I knew what I wanted to do, and then I could search for it pretty easily. And the Godot docs are pretty good. And then there's always people asking for help. Godot's become very popular recently, so there's a lot of noob questions out there, which are very helpful. You spent 2 months on post-jam support for your jam game earlier. Well, myself this time, I'd only do 2 weeks. It gets out of control so fast. I know, I know. Well, I had a whole game design document. Yeah, look at this, July 17th. It hasn't been quite 3 months. It's been 2 months, but, like, there was a whole game design document. I was like, "I have to build out this game. I've got the docs right here." Right? It makes sense. And it's a good place to keep learning Godot. So I felt like a little bit extra time is not too bad. Normally, I'd just do one update, which I did do that. I did do my one game update, which is normally what I do after the jam. And look at this. This was my post jam update, and that's where I would normally stop. But because it's Godot, my first game in Godot, I was like, I'll do a little bit more. But I really am like getting antsy to move on to something else. Speaking of game jams, have you thought about whether you're gonna join the Irish John game jam? Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna be joining any game jams anytime soon. I say that, but if something interests me, I might. But most likely will not be joining any. Thanks to Unity tax BS, Foss will be triumphant. What is Foss? Is that open source? Free and open source. Yeah, 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 exactly. And I'm a web developer and I use WordPress, so like open source is kind of my thing. Love open source plugins, themes, things that you can share. So I haven't personally contributed to like open source stuff, but I do like it because it helps to learn. I do enjoy learning from it. All right, Godot, animation player, show curve editor. I was thinking about doing the Brackies game jam, but I have too much going on this week. Actually, this month is kind of busy for me, so if I was gonna do a game jam, it'd have to be over a weekend, and I'm not doing that yet. The week-long game jams are like the sweet spot I found. It feels like you have enough time to do all the art, all the animation, the game dev, level design. Not quite enough time for audio and music though. Right, emo giraffe. That's a good point too. Contributing can be just addressing issues, bringing them up, not necessarily doing a pull request. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good insight to that because I always feel like I don't know how to contribute to open source, and I think that using it, I could do bug reports and stuff, and then once I'm comfortable, maybe contribute some code. Speaking of issues, I don't know where this is. Like, there's no right click anything here. Oh, is it because I made it a Bezier curve track already? Oh. Uh-oh. Yo, RTN with the hydrate. I appreciate you. I've got the Black Panther cup today. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Speaking of music and sound effects, coming in clutch at the end of this game jam one to make music for it. Uh I have like that music's just in the game. Like I don't have no reason to make anything else for it. Um I have to add new sound effects. I have to do more art. I have to do more code. Didn't have to change the music though. It was a good jam. Okay. I just zoomed in so far and lost my rotations. Okay, so because these are Bezier curves, that must mean that I can't. So I'd have to do a property track. We're learning today. Oh, there it is. All right, not a bug, it's a feature. That 20-minute job you did, yeah, exactly. You saved the game. I was very happy with that music, especially since I was getting copyright notices just from listening to the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song in beatbox. I'm like, what is this? Like, come on. Why does it just disappear? All right, here's what we're gonna do. Now that I know that I was doing it wrong, let's do it now. Okay, so this is it spawning out of the water. Okay. This is it loading back for a little slap. Okay. Um, this is it going so lappy dap right there. Okay. Spawns, it goes back, it goes forward. All right. And we got the curve. We can do cubic now. Heck yeah. Okay. And then we also want to add a track for the scale. And then we want to put a scale here. And this is going to be a 0, 0. Oh, this is where all the animation tools were. What is the Bezier curve one? Why is that a thing? So strange to me. Okay. We're going to add another keyframe here. This one's going to be 1. Boom. Slap. And then we need to make it shrink. So let's put another keyframe. Keyframe. And then another one. So let's set it to 0. Okay, let's see it. All right, cool, cool. So if I swap out the sprite, swap it with this one, let's see what happens. All right, what about this one? All right. This first one is obviously the one I did it for. So the Kraken, we're gonna have to add tentacle spawns. Yeah, just double slash this. Oh, it's gonna be a rough coding sesh. All right, let's do scripted. Be a packed scene. Oh, I also need to add. Need to add a hitbox and stuff to this. Couldn't think of what it was called. I think I need an area 2D and then a collision. I'll just do a circle here. Kind of the extent. I want it to really just smack there anyways. Okay, I think that's fine. No, I said it was fine. Okay. And then it exists probably on the shadows layer. And it checks for the player. Splash sound. Good tentacle script. Funk on. Not on ready, just ready. Let's bring over the splash sound as a ready variable. Let's do a class name of tentacle. Let's add it to its own group. Let's do the boss tentacles group, just in case we need to check for anything globally. All right, splash sound will play. Pitch scale to random range. Rand F range, there it is. Let's go from 0.5 to 1.2. Okay. What? Oh, I was like, wait, what am I doing wrong? Coding incorrectly. All right, let's do tentacle. Okay. And then we need add a timer to this. Call it the tentacle timer. And then let's just do like every 3 seconds. We'll turn it on. I auto start it. And then we just want to spawn a tentacle within like a radius. R full radius 200. Already making just simple coding mistakes. Oh boy. Gotta get back into it. A week, you would think, would not be long enough to forget something. Game devs, if you use it, no wait, you don't use it, you lose it. Okay, the tentacle timer, we got the radius. Let's do timeout on this. Signals, timeout. First of all, let's just go ahead and restart it. Time equals between like, let's do 2 and 6 seconds just for now. But we're gonna spawn an instance. We're gonna do an instance of the right. Okay. If tentacle equals null, then we return. And then do, I don't remember how to instantiate things right now. Okay. Literally just create the variable for. Okay. I don't need to get the parent. I can just spawn it onto the Kraken. That's probably what I should do here. We do add child, tentacle spawn, tentacle spawn dot global position. Can I do this? Yeah, there we go. Got all my autocompletes. That's cool. I could have done as a node 2D, but I did specifically make them tentacles because I want to make other ones based off of it. Me when I'm chatting in a chat box with a stream. What, my autocomplete's working? Welcome in, Ooga Booga. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week. And the weekend's just beginning. We still have like a couple hours left before Monday starts. Sine, phi, cosine, theta, radius. What are these? What is this, math class? Casually making a game right now. Oh, casually, huh? Only done the modeling so far. That's pretty cool. You're doing a 3D game? What game engine? Or have you not thought about the game engine yet? And what kind of game you making? All right, I'm gonna use this as reference code. Can you please just select? Oh my gosh, just select this. Using Roblox. Oh, that's right. You do Lua and stuff. It's coming back. Hey, I didn't forget everything. Because you use Lua, it's easier to make something for me because I suck with other engines. Have you tried other game engines though? Because let me tell you, I suck with Godot, but I get better every time I use it. And then if I miss a couple days, then I take a couple steps backwards. And you just gotta keep going at it. At least that's what I keep telling myself. What is I? Oh, integer. Oh, instead of an F, rand F is a float, integer, rand E. Okay. So this actually just should work. And then I think, what do we have here? Was it called? Identical radius. I copy it. I slept literally reading the Godot tutorials and documents. Yeah, I mean, but if you want to learn anything, there is a little bit of like a learning curve for it. And my best way to learn has been to get courses. Like I learned how to use Procreate. I learned how to do hand drawn art through courses. And then I've even I got halfway through that Godot course and then I just started making this game within like a week. And now I'm 2 months later and I feel so much more confident in my skills with it. But I think you have to make something that you want to make in order for it to be a little bit more interesting. Because yeah, just reading through docs is boring. You got to just make stuff. Like if you have a game idea, or you don't even think about just making like something that exists. Make Pac-Man, make Pong, and once you have the basics of it, just add on to it. And then that's really like that's my way of learning a game engine. Because yeah, I feel that falling asleep literally while like trying to learn something that's this boring, I get that. Yeah, since yeah, yeah, exactly. So you like doing stuff by yourself, but if it's boring, I mean, that's why the courses help because then you literally just make what it is they're telling you to make. And I think that's important. Is just like going through the motions to learn the stuff. And then once you know the game engine, you'll figure out how to make the game you want to make. I'll spawn the Kraken in really fast. You gotta read the part of the docs that you need when you find a solution. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if you've seen me go to the docks. Like, of course, ad break. Ugh. I'll wait. I was gonna say, like, I got halfway through even looking at these, and it's just an update, and I just couldn't. But yeah, it's dry. You have to find solutions for what you're looking for, not going line by line. Put me to right to sleep. You couldn't understand the spinning image tutorial? Well, I mean, maybe it's that you don't want to learn Godot, and that's not entirely impossible. Because if you want to, you'll push yourself through it. Oh, we got an error already. Oh my gosh. I've been building in the wrong one. Why didn't anybody tell me? Dang it. Oh, it uses the sharks. Oh, jeez. I've set myself up for failure. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I love my precious Lewis syntax. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is when you find something you really enjoy, like, there's no going back. Like, I feel like I really like JavaScript, and so I have a hard time, like, learning Python or something. You know what's crazy? What's crazy? How can I not extend from shadow? Oh, is it because this error here? I made a gambling machine using Lua on your school iPad. On some small coding website, you can gamble forever. Yeah, yeah, be careful with that. I would say that can be a scary path. But yeah, I think like it's probably the safest route if you're gonna make your own gambling games. Because yeah, it can be highly addicting and be scary. So just be careful with that. Okay. Yeah, I got my Kraken working. Let's see. Clearly 99% of gamblers quit before the big win. Totally a fact that was proven with evidence, yeah. Yeah, exactly. The law of big numbers and the gambler's fallacy. They go hand in hand. Also, you're too young to be gambling anyways. I would definitely be careful with that. I know it's not real money. Gambling's gambling, though. Loot boxes, gotcha games, like any of that kind of stuff. It's just such a hole to get down. And it's scary that, like, it is legal for people to sell loot boxes. But like I said, making your own is probably the safest bet, where it's literally just like the feeling of it. But again, gateways, so just be careful. We got a whale. Money, money, money. It's all I hear. More money. A little bag of cash. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've actually thought about making like a dungeon gambler type game, like a slot machine style, like a roguelike, where your skills and stuff are based off of the slot machine things. And then I saw Two Nerdy Nerds made one with theirs where it had like an actual slot machine. Kind of like, I was like, that's kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Yogi? Well, look who it is. Who, me? I'm looking for a Kraken. Have you guys seen him? I'm gonna have to ban you for even wanting to make a gambling game. I never made it though, and it's not like not like a money game. Like your in-game currency, no real money. Like I'm not a huge fan of that at all. Oh, that's a whale. Hey, there's the Kraken, boy. Spawn a tentacle. I want to see it. Ah! Oh no, the game's broken. My free mobile lie detector app says otherwise. No. What happened here? Drop loot. Ah. I'm concentrating. The win condition achieved. Thank you for the posture check. That is the win condition. He's right there. He took all the damage. I didn't see any tentacles spawn though. I'm gonna be real. Do I? Oh. Hold on. Because I reset this. Oh, crap. It doesn't have any of the export. Oh, okay. Loot box. Ah, legendary. Oh. I was wondering where all these items were. I'm gonna be real. Bro acting like he's not real. Me? I'm real. I know what I need. At export var damage int equals 5. Could you imagine if I wasn't AI? Speaking of which, I'm reading this book series. It's called Off to Be a Wizard by Scott Meyer. If you're into reading books, I'm not an affiliate or anything. I feel weird linking an Amazon link. Can I just link the author's website? I feel like that's a fan website. Anyways, this, this book series is called Off to Be a Wizard, and it's really cool. And it kind of reminds me of just like this is a possibility. So if you're a reader and you like books and you like a little bit of sci-fi, but medieval stuff, medieval sci-fi, is that even a thing? It's a really good book series so far. I'm on book 2, but the first book is definitely worth the read. It has a good start and end to it. But basically, maybe we are AI, and it kind of explores that idea. But it doesn't get into the existential stuff about it, which is kind of interesting too. And it makes me wonder if it does get into it. But I don't know anything about the author or anything, but like the first book was pretty good. I read it in like a week. And I didn't even read that much. It was just that good. Imagine reading books. Couldn't be me with a collection of Five Nights at Freddy's books that I've read. Hey, reading's good. It expands your mind, challenges your beliefs, makes you have questions, and it's a good thing to, like, when you're out in public, if that ever happens and you're talking to people, so many people read books, but they don't talk about them unless you bring it up. I've learned this. The simulacra simulation, what is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Copies that depict things that either had no original or no longer have an original. Heard about this. But yeah, it's a fun way of exploring that RTN. That book, it's just too cool. I want to talk about it. The book was in the Matrix. Right. And okay, that's actually a good way to describe it. This Off to Be a Wizard is basically like learning that the Matrix is real. Uh and it's interesting. I feel like it could get into way more depth on things, and I'm hoping the second book does. Because the first one's all about exploring the discovery of it, and it's really fun. And it hops like right into it. I'm not spoiling anything. Okay. No wonder the tentacle wasn't spawning. Also, where is my check for the dropping loot? Imagine saying, "Chat, is this real?" when you're home alone and not streaming, but suddenly you see a glimpse of text in front of you. Ooh. See, there you go. Ooga booga. There's a start of your book. Get to it. It'd be a fun idea to explore. I just don't think I have any original thoughts around it. Like the whole simulation theory. I mean, I'm talking to a screen right now. I don't know if any of you are real. I know Granger's real, but that's about it. I can't confirm or deny the existence of anybody else. And even then, Granger could be an elaborate AI placed to trick me into believing that this is real. You do have a book idea? You started writing it, but typing it. Well, right. Who's writing books these days? Can't waste paper. You can iterate so fast with a keyboard. That's cool. I would plan out your book. Get as much detail as you can out. That's what I did. I'm actually writing a book. I haven't touched it in like 6 months now. But look right there. I've got Scrivener. Yep. I'm AI that wants you to buy free viewers and whatever. Banned. You know what? Ooga Booga, you're the nicest AI bot that wants me to buy viewers. Why not? As long as they're not cheap viewers. We want high quality. I swear I say that and I'm gonna get a bot. You got the whole plot in your head, but you're unmotivated. I made the main character on pixel art. Do you have the plot written down? Because I feel like once you do that, it's gonna start coming together and you're gonna be like random motivation to just start writing it. That's how I started, and then I like sparklered out. I wrote for like 3 months straight. I got 8 chapters done, and then it was just so much. There's so many words, and I just feel like it's not good enough. So I just kind of stopped. But the whole book idea is there. That'd be cool. I've only had one. Wouldn't say he's really a friend, but he was a coworker at the time. I had an acquaintance write a book series actually, and I read the first book, but then I never read the other two in the series. But like, I feel like if more people I knew wrote books, I'd probably start reading them these days. I didn't used to read a lot, so I think I've read like maybe 15 books, 20 books this year. 15? Read so many, but they were like mostly thrillers. Like mystery, psychological thrillers. The fast-paced books. Your game's supposed to be horror, PvP, and hopefully PvE. You're gonna make a multiplayer game? Oh yeah, it's Roblox. Is that just built into it? Can you just make multiplayer games in Roblox because it's built in Roblox? It's actually kind of legit. Oh, that is neat. I caught a bug before it even happened. You can choose how many can fit into a server too. How many can you go up to like 250 people? Or is that like a hard cap? Many. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I've actually never played Roblox. Clearly, I'm a little bit older than when Roblox started, so never really got into it. $250 plus. That's a lot. I need to bring down the shadow spawn timer a little bit. All right, Kraken. Where you at? Ah! The fading in for the shadow makes that just so much better when they pop in. Also, I think I made the Kraken not move. Might have been a problem, but we'll see. Need to make him have a spawn noise. Like, so we record that. Put that in, ship it. You laughing at? Don't laugh at me, that was a real sound. Oh, I heard it. Oh, oh, the tentacles are spawning. Hey, look at you. It's working. I heard the tentacle sound effect. That's what made me know it was spawning. Oh my gosh, it's working. Oh, that is great. And now I just have to do all the other ones and then make it damage the player. And then make sure no other shadows spawn while the Kraken is alive. That is too funny. Depending on who you are, you can set it to 700. You're some ancient developer, or there's something with 200 or a regular person. Yeah, I don't think it would ever... I can't imagine like a lobby of people playing a game with like more than 10 people. I feel like it would get out of hand. Oh my gosh. The Kraken is getting bigger. And the tentacles are scaling with it? I just realized that. Because I put it as a child of it, it's actually scaling the entire thing. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need to make him spawn way further away. I can't believe I got the tentacle working. This is great. Oh, look at this. Yeah. This is the weakest high five I think we ever did. We don't have to talk about it. It only struggles and can crash at 200 plus. That's too many people in a game, unless you're making an MMO. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, heck yeah, RTN. I win. I conquered the sea. Okay. Now what? Just kidding. Let's do like 500. Ah, my butt hurts. Sitting too much. The window is still open. It's like, what? Somebody's breaking in. Okay. All right. Let's open up the player. And then let's go find collision. Mm, technically, I think. All right. If body is tentacle, player health minus equals body dot damage. Okay. Let's go to the main script and let's prevent other things from spawning. If we have the Kraken. I don't really, I don't know how to check to see if the player Kraken has spawned. I could probably set the wait timer of this. Shadow spawn timer dot wait time equals 600. Kind of like cheating, but it works, right? There's a game that's set in the 1700s. I don't even know what the 1700s look like. Hang on. Okay, I'm with you. Has like 120 people, 4 kingdoms, and you have to work together to gather resources and make everything. Is there PvP? Is there like a big Rust server? Hard to imagine the 1700s when the US was current United States was forming. It's PvP and they have to help each other? Okay, that sounds like they hate their players. Like, listen, guys, you can kill each other, but you also have to work together. Good luck. I guess it makes sense. There's 4 kingdoms fighting. Hmm. That reminds me of Tribal Wars. I miss Tribal Wars. I can't, like, I couldn't play it as a kid because I didn't have enough time. Tribal Wars, that is. And then as an adult, I have so much time to play it, but the people that are playing it are so hardcore and they've been playing it for like 20 years. Like I tried playing and they take it so seriously. Like over seriously. One guy got mad because I attacked a village that was next to the one that he was attacking and you set up spikes. You put like one troop in other villages around you to find out if other players are attacking and stuff. And he was just doing it. They're called spikes. And you just put down some spikes. And then he got mad and just like destroyed my village after like a week of working on it because I attacked one of the villages he was farming. And I'm like, all right, guy. Didn't even give me a chance to defend myself. And then they'll attack you while you're sleeping because it's all real time. So it's like they'll figure out when you're active. They'll figure it out. And then while you're sleeping, they just take you over. Like, just, I wish there was a game like Tribal Wars that I could play that's not rooted in so many years. There's taxes in that game too. What's it called? I mean, I'm assuming it's on Roblox, but Alright, Kraken, where you at? Called Empire Clash? Just the video, just a bunch of like Roblox characters. That's pretty cool. Gosh, what a time it is to be a kid, but also not. There's obviously good and bads about every generation, but like so many games out there, so much entertainment. So much knowledge. You can access so many things. Whoa! The tentacle was really far away. How am I going to guarantee that I get hit by one? Oh, dang it. Try not to attract any more ships. I just want to get hit by a tentacle here. At 90, 89. Oh, it's ticking down. Oh! Okay, I don't think it worked. There's roles in the kingdoms for different tasks like blacksmith, janitor, farmer. That's cool. Dang, really went all out on a Roblox game. Can you make money from making Roblox games? Just curious. Is that a thing? I would assume, right? So much you're resisting to not fill the chat. I appreciate that. Okay, so you can make actual money. Can the players make money? If it's gambling? There's gambling in Roblox? The game's for kids. Didn't they? I feel like they got in trouble for it. I don't know. I don't remember seeing like a video on that. You can right. Hey, what's up, Ryan? That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be legal. Like that is so predatory. Like they should not be able to do that. But yeah, I saw a video, I think of Mudahar. I don't remember what his some ordinary gamer. I think he talked about it. Stellar Frog walks by, gets a shout out. I think I have that emote in my chat. I freaking love that emote. I gotta figure out why it's still doubling them in chat in the stream chat, but what else? Roblox moderation sucks. It's not moderation. I'm talking the actual, like, developers. They shouldn't allow loot boxes and stuff in games that are targeted to children. That's just me, though. And probably every parent. Okay. I'm gonna make the Kraken spawn more of these. A lot. We're gonna spawn one every second. Stuff on there is actually crazy and bad. Like, at this point, it should be 17 plus. If there's gambling, it should be 21 plus. Like, 17 might sound like you're getting pretty old there, but being 30, I'm like, dang. I knew nothing. I still know nothing. I'm still trying to figure things out. But dang, yeah, like, minimum 17, probably for the content. But then, like, gambling shouldn't even be a thing. The average noob. Alright. Alright. You know what? I think we got that one. That one's good enough. That's the smart one. Alright, Kraken, let's see it. Gosh dang it. Of course it's not gonna set it because I think I reset it down here. Random between 2 and 6. Ooh. That would make sense. Do you think Ryan should get a raise? I'm not paying him. I'll give him a raise of 5 times 5x rate. And yeah, anybody that enjoys watching game dev and stuff, Granger Devs just started streaming like last week. In less than a week. Less than a week ago. So go ahead and give him a follow if you're into Unity. I know we were talking about some Unity devs in here earlier. He does Unity dev work. Also, I just noticed that everything's spawning right here. Where's the Kraken? Imagine using Unreal Engine. That's what I originally learned. Unreal Development Kit. But I do actually watch a game dev on Twitch who does Unreal development. The Crimson Dev? Leave me alone, ships. I'm trying to get hit by the tentacles. Yeah, Granger, that's when I did Unreal. When it was UDK. Oh. You're already following Granger? You haven't seen the stream yet, though? You're missing out. You're missing out. You have it set to target the player? It should target the player. Oh, it's not like... Oh, there it goes. I think it hit me. I can't tell. Gosh, dang it. Stop chasing me. Dang, testing stuff is really difficult. Okay. I'm losing health from being in his little radius. Can you please hit me with one of your tentacles? 50. No, no, it's not hurting me. It's definitely not hurting me. Dang it. Is there a point where it does hurt me? Chances are pretty low, huh? I don't think anything's getting hurt by it. The enemy shouldn't get hurt by it. Gosh dang it. No, I got your joke, Ooga Booga. I got your joke about Unreal being Unreal. You don't think I made that joke 100 times? Every time I was opening up, I'm like, this is unreal. Same brain. The enemy no, the enemy ship didn't get hurt by one. I was shooting off auto cannons. There's no way. The enemy ship doesn't even take damage. Look. Look. There's no place in here where they get hurt by a body. Has to be a player. Or cannonball. There's no way. It doesn't even check for shadows in their collision. But the player should have. The player should have. Did I do the wrong one? Oh, I should have. I put a debug message in here to see. It's gone now. Bro keeps using like back in my day, like I can't control. You can't control when you were born. Not even back in my day. I do have a back in my day though. I used to pull out the old jokes on my dad when I was like, well, all the time. Like his first prom theme was fire. His first prom was the first prom, like those kinds of jokes. And now I'm at the age that he was when I was making fun of it. And like, I'm not even old. I just feel bad. It did right when a tentacle swiped in the same location, so it appeared to. I believe you. I wish there was an easier way to test this. Ah! Alright, I'm monitoring the debugger. Come on. Come on, hit me. Hey, there was one. It did not hurt me though. Okay. I think the issue is it's looking for it's looking for this, a body. What I need to do is an area overlap. Also, the ship, it's possible the ship was burning because I was using the fireballs. So it's possible that it was burning and like it ticked damage like right when it hit it. All right. Which one's which here? We got the loot magnet. That's the ship. What is this? Damage collision? Yeah. All right, on area entered. Let's get back to my game because I've made so few progress because I'm being a yapper in here. Hey, we yapping. That's fine. Thank you for hanging out, Ooga Booga. Good luck on your game. Enjoy the Lua. I need to learn Lua so I can make WoW add-ons. What areas of type area 2D, so it can't be a type of tentacle? Huh? Why not? Oh, it extends a character body 2D. Hmm. I don't think I've seen any Roblox devs on Twitch in a while. I've never seen a Roblox dev until I learned that Ooga Booga was making Roblox dev stuff. It's interesting though. I mean, Lua is a pretty robust Roblox robust scripting language, so it would make sense. I didn't even know there was game engines for Lua, but apparently there are. Try to use that to get your daughters into programming. I mean, it's not a bad way to learn. I think video games are a great way to learn development, but it's unrealistic if like you're wanting to get into software dev or something to start with game dev. But who cares? That's what I did. Game dev made learning development so much more fun, so much more interesting for me. Lua is usually a scripting language that a game engine uses. Really? I've only ever heard of it being used for World of Warcraft and Roblox. I don't even know what else Lua's used in. I was never interested actually in learning Lua. Oh god, their website sucks. Is Lua open source? Who do I contact about making their new website? Seven Days to Die uses it? Oh, okay. It is open source? That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on Lua. The World of Warcraft programming. Oh yeah. Wait, seriously? You can use it in any game engine? You waste so much time in that. Maybe I should just learn Lua. Who needs GD script, huh? Alright, why isn't this working? Oh, it's forcing me. Well, what now? Granger, 1,200 hours in that game? I still haven't tried it yet. 7 Days to Die. Alright, I put it in my to play game list. That's a lot of hours. I think the only game that I have that many hours in, other than World of Warcraft that I've been playing for 20 years or whatever, is Counter-Strike. I have over 1,200 hours in Counter-Strike. And the scary thing is, I only started playing Counter-Strike in 2020. Yeah. Yep. If that tells you anything. Oh, Kraken. The game's way too sweaty. Right. I thought it was going to be very sweaty for me too. And it was for a while, but then you just start drinking and playing. Next thing you know, you're crying because somebody had a rough life. It was wild. Don't drink and play CSGO. Oh. I can't tell if I just took damage. I don't think I did. Okay, that definitely overlaid me, and it didn't work. Nothing. Hmm. Satisfactory 1.0 on Tuesday. You like Satisfactory, don't you? I remember when you made that tube. The tube. We played that one for a little bit. Right. Got some hours in that one? Probably don't have more than 20 hours in that. A game that I do have a lot of hours in is Elden Ring. And that was another one that I only started playing in like months after it came out. I have like 400 hours in that one. I have like 500 hours in Rust. I think those are like my top games. Oh, 500 plus hours in Rainbow Six Siege as well. A lot of shooters. Don't even get me started on my Valorant playtime. I had to uninstall that game. I played that way too much. Spent a lot of money for a free game. Should I just make this an area? Oh, I feel like this should be fine. It's checking the right stuff. Oh, that's probably why. Okay. I'm learning. This is only checking. Oh. What is this one checking? That's the collision for the player. Oh, no, the damage area was correct. Is it checking for shadows? Shadows and enemy. Oh, never mind. That was correct then. If it spawns it in as a child of an item that has... This is confusing. How do I turn on hitboxes? This is correct. would I even consider this? It's like I want to check if it's a tentacle, but I'm checking the area 2D. Okay, it's checking a cannonball every time. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just put a Kraken in here. Just a Kraken right there. Come on, hit me. Okay, it said area 2D. That's got to be this one. Tentacle area. Oof, this is getting tentacle collision. Okay, so it definitely was hitting it there. Problem is not recognizing it as a tentacle. Oh, Godot, tech, class of overlapping area. Ah, I can do area is in group. Group? Is that a thing? Hmm. Oh, I guess I was right. Maybe it's recognizing it as a shadow. Hit me with your tentacle. Oh my gosh. Okay, that definitely overlapped me and it didn't count. Okay, the tentacle area is overlapping. It definitely recognizes it. Recognizes the area. My gosh. Like 100 notifications. What's going on? Good old Android sending me all my notifications all at once instead of when they arrive. What if I change this to a player body? Character body 2D. I know this is a long shot, but disconnect to keep it clean. And get rid of that. What we do is body. What just happened? Why is the Kraken doing this? Hello? Anyone? The Kraken finally cracked. Okay. So I know what happened. The collision overlapped. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it was doing that. Is it gonna do it again? It's because I have the player body. Like the player body 2D or whatever now. He's gone. There he goes. Good luck, Kraken. And anybody else who's trying to hunt him. Okay. So the character body on the Kraken tentacle is no-go. Let me change that back. Maybe just to an area 2D. Okay, definitely not working. Okay. Oh, the things you see during game dev. Oh, hey. Good news, I think it worked. um, how do you make something a string? Just str? It worked! Smack me again. Come on. Ah! How did that one smack me from so far away? Um... Okay. That's strange. So I'm seeing where the Kraken tentacle is hitting. But then it's a bunch of other random areas. But hey, we got some damage. That is working-ish. Okay. So if it's colliding with an area, it's checking for whether or not it's a tentacle, which is just this. Exists on shadows, checks for player. And then the player, the damage area, make sure it checks for shadows, but it doesn't live on this. Hmm. That's interesting. The damage area. What is this? Okay, that's that rectangle there. It's existing on tiles? That's not true. Has it been like that this whole time? Nobody's told me about it? Okay, that was definitely a tentacle that hit me. But something else. Oh, the area. No, that's not right. What is hitting me so much? Only like one of those was actually the tentacle. So I wonder if it's taking in the lurk. Let's take out the lurk and see if something happens here. What is hitting me? Hmm. No, there was no other shadows in there. And it's like every time a tentacle was spawning, it was hitting me, even though it wasn't near me. Why was it set to just tiles for the player, though? That's what I'm curious about. I feel like it should be set to player and check for shadows. Is the Kraken's detection area set to damage when a tentacle spawns? No, I haven't done anything with that other than spawn it. Yeah, there's nothing with the overlapping from the tentacle. And when the tentacle spawns, there's nothing in here. The green circle is the lurk. Thank you, Ryan. Uh, it's the lurking area, and it's damaging, and that's what I was checking. But it's dealing like the tentacle level of damage. And this area script is supposed to check if it's a tentacle, and then it deals the damage. And I'm printing the area, and I know you can't see it. Let me hide the Godot game. But whenever I see down here in the debug, see, it says area 2D, but whenever a tentacle hits me, wait, did I fix it? Yeah, right there. Why did that hit me? Also, thank you for that. Yeah, see, we don't want cheap viewers. With the high quality ones, what the heck? The bots with the bot names. RTN. So that's the thing too, is that's the only print that I'm doing. So it's printing this area even though it's not a tentacle whenever it's colliding. And it's supposed to be colliding with the ship here. That's why I was wondering about the lurk. It does check for the player, but we have it only turned on when the player's in the lurk zone. And when they're lurking, they just lose health. But like, I don't think I don't think the lurking even matters. Here. Can I just do a pass up here? Okay. I wonder if I should just be doing this check on the Kraken. Exists in shadows, checks for player. If area body entered. Then we do if body is player. Print player here. Just kidding. And then let me past this for now. Said the player there, but like, do you see how it's really far away? What is going on? This is not making any sense. Oh, what is this? Velocity equals velocity divided by 2? We don't want to do that. Wonder, no, like, I mean, that couldn't really have done anything, right? It's definitely dealing the right amount of damage, so it's bringing over the right stuff. Whoops. Still taking lurk damage. Okay, that worked. That worked. That worked. But that shouldn't have hit me. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. I'm not Q freeing them. Figured it out. You can thank me later. I think I can just Q free it right at the end of the script here. Not cleaning up always leaves a mess. Yeah, you're telling me. I don't know why in my mind, because it was disappearing, uh like you see this, the opacity or the scale, but notice that the area scale never disappears. So hey, that's classic. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh my gosh. All right, just check. Come on. Hey, it worked. I'm gonna go run into a spot where a tentacle was. Okay, that hurt me. Ran into a spot, no tentacle. That one definitely smacked me. That one smacked me. That one smacked me. We did it. We got the tentacle spawning, and it works. Obviously, this is an extreme version of it. Uh, but we got it working. So I think that was a very successful day. Yeah, thank you, RTN. The click for viewers that really solved the problem. But I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. I think let's see who we got. Okay, we've gone over to Big Boy Games official before. I think we should give him a little stop. Bring over the game dev community together. But thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you. Welcome back. And I might be streaming tomorrow night, depending on how my day goes, but I've kind of updated the schedule to be Sunday, Wednesday. But if I do stream, look out for me around like 7 p.m. Eastern. So I'm reinvested into getting this game done, and my schedule's not so all over the place again. It's kind of more predictable again, and we'll see what we can do from there. Well, thank you for hanging out tonight. I will see you on the flip side. Have fun game deving. Have a great rest of your night, and have a great start to your week. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Granger. Thanks, Ryan. RTN, appreciate you. Stellar Frog, thanks. All right, bye, everyone. Tell Big Boy Games official Goob sent you. Hit him with the goobs. And I'll see you later. Bye.